ye mama kwa ba Adom TV kase so ene ye mredu aye de ebro no ifi samre akopem se no so ebebo edon hwe kase ene ye de ebro na ensem no de di makotene bi ene se Ghana mampanyin na adodan kwakufu ado de atodwa se Ghana fo nyina yenka ye homum se de be ya ketase hye ye betimi akon ede etiayifu e kwa hwe closer ko no so de nsema ba beto monten so man Ghana ye sika sema anko ya bribia no na ye pem wa free IMF ni nyina da ene se ankwankwa wo manga na atete om so mmey aban adwuma no yemfa obuo ni die emom eno so yebebo ede ewrum na afi ne kwakwa no yakwa hwedum djadwuma ku echema wose ade hye bebro aduosonson ene kopem November bosumi ni mu afi mu na omoti nana no monse do ani nyina nam eja hyehye so ene ebaye ensem bi ka we ho ene abone bedede bro ene anwum edi am so obidum bi edu komi anwum na mesomo ye na ye homaye ba yebenya da agena afi yabo eransem. Yemu akwa bebi na afi yemu nwura ensem na nkasema Ghana mampanyin nana adodan kwakufu ado na kache eni ebodi ewura na mampanyini eneyi wodi atudwa se wo se Ghana de hye nyina da baakofo ewredu a ebu sanso na dua krontimi nya kwaye Ghana de hye nyina emwa se de be ya ebitimi abo amaketa hye pro adwumde ne kankan a wawe abo enyinam so edinse akantam se ebeku atia no ebitimi abemu.
Abraham Mampeni Ekufuado, Pao Evaluation of Ghana's Maiden Anti-Corruption Action Plan. Naka, Ejumedie Anon, what did you just say? Ekwaya nipa bimu efaso eje bribe and san womo aye bibi ediama obinu eyadea emwa emampuntu enkoso ewo maimua.
It is important for the rule of law that the public institutions responsible for the detection, prosecution, and the punishment of corruption, i.e. of crime, be accorded respect until their own conduct is impeached. If that respect is not prima facie accorded, the foundations of orderly government can be easily subverted to the loss and pain of each one of us. That is why so far, every single alleged act of corruption leveled against any of my appointees has been investigated by independent bodies such as SRAG, the Criminal Investigation Department of the Police, and in some cases by Parliament itself.
Government statistician Professor Samo Enim Ekasa Ediafa evaluation what did you just say? Womo beko institutions ahodomu enam womo nkrata womo ekitano no makwohwe se ebimu wo ho a womo de womo ahye ketasehye ene proyemu ana.
While we look forward to confirming some of the issues that have come up in their annual progress report, this evaluation exercise is going to give us an opportunity not to only confirm, but to say that what are the things that we left out, what are the external issues that possibly influence the evaluation exercise. The third thing that we seek to do in this evaluation exercise is to provide a reassessment of the thinking that went into the NACAP when it was first conceived in 2009.
Yanko ensefufrum yeko ensefufrum ana yede ani twemu ewo solar ene bole empotemo na atwene bi ewo ho ye friend Dolly Bridge atwene no ebugum empanyifo ede anohobaba se Samuel mo ye ntoto ye se de be animu ya no omo betimi aye atwene na mo manfo timi afaso.
Said Muhazuddin Jibril eye Savannah Manta Musuafo Bra mani buni ene no twetwe nkomo no ene woda na die se abotira ahyenkafo a wonum edi dole ensamso no so akoniaba enya no na ni sopa ne senti wada wonum ase esan say efi bransam
passengers do on one to etiatia driver no ada o ka bi dane on dane ne ka no almost so hunya abotira man drivers no sometimes e also bo abotira eboa until America say obia what the rules are play ewo how to curb accidents in this country, particularly pick an eye Christmas time, New Year time.
Yempacha na afi yemfa enchene yenkoyenim yekoyenim na a close up for in a day some to dwa by adwuma yefo a ankwankwa oman no ahwe omatete omako school a omanya nwumanwuma e wa ba nwumaku ahodo nim no close up chema wo mo se omanga na yewiwe ti sam wakoni edu a ne yesori a yekrukra kwa amanone se yekopemwa ni nyina ginade baako so ni nyina en se yeyi o mayi pamu enti modern bank obetimi de abo ama o manga na etimi tumpon no ni nyina da enya de ba
Civil and Local Government Staff Association Ghana Closac adwumayefo ya na enigye ene serie ahye won mu ma no eto nyom ebo nsenku diasa eyerade aye ewo Bible sonko a wabo wonum ewa afemu ni nyina emu. Isaac Bampo Ado executive secretary a wada Closac ano wakasa udwumadi na se ene wada ne die say
it is the perfection of the civil servant that will move this country forward and not the politician. It's worrying to note that the neglect of the civil service at the central and local levels of governance over the years has landed us in this economic mess that needed the IMF to come in to strengthen up things for us. The challenges facing these services are hydra-headed, namely the non-release of the full approved budgetary allocation to the MDAs and MMDAs is affecting effective service delivery.
Nyina mu no wasan de atuja say Closac enam wonoma lawyer for so e de wonsem akwakodan Supreme Court sebeya amanyofo ya aban efa wonum se wo mameye adwuma e wo civil service mu no obehwe ho asem aka.
Even though the Presidential Office Act empowers the President to appoint into the services, it does not specify any qualification and competencies as well as experience required for entry into the services. The use of the Presidential Office Act in appointing officers into the civil service and local government service is contrary to the Supreme Court ruling on neutrality. In view of the foregoing, Closac has instructed its lawyers to file a writ at the Supreme Court for redress.
Ye boy Adom ja adwumako no asoye na okopie mu ewo ho a enei enhwemu a abetodwa etwemu a wo de no ma egunsane ani a efri opepon bosome e de ba besi November bosome ne mu na de hye ediosonson ena eti na nano monse do ani nyina nam eja hyehye so na dodo na ano na akwa civilians sanso ena Adom ja adwumayefo ne bi so ho kan a omunyina asame omon kan tiasfo ho bio.
Ghana National Fire Service amanebo abode ya babetudwa ene se November bosome wa fimpenu ani adunom yensane emu no ejehyehye a esi ye ewo my Ghana emu no nipa sonson ena wo mo hwere wo mo enkwa ya emu adwanan de wo mo ye Ghana de hye a wo bo mo ho ban na adwasanso aka ne so eye wo mo adwumayefo ode sansem ye tudwa wa bro ma finhye de toso aduosia no ode ehudwumadi eba wiye ewo nkramantam ne mu na wokyerɛ sɛ ɛfa ho ne die siye ene how bia omadwuma ne wo mu no wombɛyɛ oma famu de sɛ de bɛyɛ abronya bosome yi mu sɛ kɔba sɛ gya eto baabi a wombɛtumi abo adehye ne omagyapadeɛ ɛho ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, the management of the service is poised more than ever to rid the country of undesired fires, and we are very much on course with this agenda. We resolved to increase our presence in all parts of the country, get fire education to every nook and cranny, ensure fire safety compliances by the full activation of the LI 1724 and LI 2249.
And Wachi, Chief Director, your Ministry of Interior, Doreen Annan, and so the two to say.
Install smoke detectors in your homes and workplaces to help us escape fires, especially at night. Regularly check and maintain electrical appliances and wiring to maintain the risks of fires. Exercise caution when using open fires or cooking equipment.
Adom TV kase ni eguso aye kenkan edema on ye beda ye ho abaye ba dia kan do so ye de bebra. Mo akwa ba bi Adom TV kase ni eguso aye kenkan edema on ye ko enma na ye ko emfifi mantamu na maame bia wo mato aba eyi no semense no bedwako no ne nkogina wo man na mu na cheso ye assembly woman maame echirima wo se na omanfo etwetwe ne so wonte brof nanso sabe enye de kusienti bi da no wonu ntrim tie nei wadi nkunim no wose enfante kasa eno no de koprempuntu di ama ne nkofo ye hefa ye de monchemu bra
yo yana yo ko yama na papa na ba Adom enne yana propose yana na oye fuba base it's when you drop oye fuba base cinema oye 45 electoral areas so 100 nipa oye oha ebesa 130 so when it's in the 1 2 1 2 ba 130 no me basa ye mesiafo Wana wonya konya to enene mbesiafo basan ebin wotir ayen kofa wana de shidom ato abaze amahon zo kanya yana mande ye twanamon ya ba hwehwenya ne maame kura yenni zinkomo za yenya ne tinyin da yana maame wasu wan ko school
mantabuafo manko school nemo makakan fante wasa mantabuafo mako assembly wo makakan fante ma this step one no oba mamukrom obo tompon maka mamukrom ate but step wo ama mo ontoye ewo musonu mu na munuanom ko na wankasa na menyim da amezi me yebesia batam so no onyim
Yefo na fe yemwa bronya mu ekakra edu bronya bra omanfo eden a omanfo betu kwan obi nkasa 24th kokrom na we de 24th ne nyano ye kwan omanfo ahase a omutu kwan akomu krom na omne abusuafo akodi bronya Adom TV kase ne yi yekopie mu new plan station ekohwe se de no ma esi ko ewo ho
Adom trotro ye de aba bepie mu ewo new plan station na na ye hwe omanfo a wo mu etu kwan ekodi bronya bebi a ye gine yi eyo lorry station wo mu elodu free eye enkran ede konkoko ebi mu nso ko sunyane ene de eka ho ye ne omanfo a wo mu ete ahyemu bia wo mu tu kwan bi ekodi nkomo bi so mo se afiwe bronya no wo mu ekodi ewahi na bronya ne kura no wo mu edi ni sen
konkoko hona jame kodi bronya busuafo ni nyina ho ntino hona nyame adom afia so no ye kodi bronya
enti afiwe bronya no mu bedi ni sen Sikani ho ebi mayeshi ni yebokrum kwa yantimi anto hwe atare krompo yantimi anto tapu we Christmas ne die aye bibi ho mu ayedi ankasa
dinu nkoko
bronya hombo aben mo aya mudi hia bronya
oh se de atu ye de se ne yahunu saa ne be fa no ne de akọ
any chief driver a ono ene wo nkoko lorry station ebedi nkomo kwekudua Adom trotro so ni ebisa se efi ne de ko 24th enche bia omanfo betu kwan pa enhihye ben mo yegu ode ama omanfo mutu kwan
yo medamasi se mo susuma pa awie ya mo bebisa de ekoso enhihye won de enhihye bebre na agu kwam a yegusu kasa kire drafo no ene passenger fo che se bre bia no se afene be kwa wie se na passengers no gusu ba ene fo ba bi no before car betu no ne passengers o kam pressure ebam na pressure no zo no me chief driver be call cars biam e o ka se kire passengers no se driver no amode ne kono na kuta mo nkwa na odi makwa kodura sunduem eti se driver ne yefo so okura no so bi be ka se onya botre no ka se kire driver no se ba ya driver na kuma beton ne ma odi makwa kodura sunduem eti je de bibra gu kwa so
ye ko o memu mrahye bedwafie no memu mrahye bedwafie na abetodwa se wayek ensora ya na omoma adesuafo etro no abetodwa se examiners omoma hwema ensora no etimi koso ehwehunu so obi mu apo no ne ade ene nipa bi eka ho omode omoka na amane amehunu ye mfa ntutu kantie nei asemi akopi mu omemu mrahye bedwafie ama panyina wona na dom kuma no wofredom edemo wo mu waba monten aka ho asem
minority spokesperson ewa adesua ewonsem so ewo mrahye bedwam kasa ewo mrahye bedwam wo de tudwa se asoye a womo enehwe adesua ewonsem so enhwe na wonkotua wayekfo eka womo ediomo se na beboa ama adesua ewonsem so akonenim wo kire mu se enam eka aban no ede wayek enunti no besine invigilators ene examiners bi ewo ho a womo entua omoka.
Ministry of Finance indicated that they do not owe wayek that the sum of 129,839,720 Ghana cedis, WAEC said they owed. They, as a Ministry of Finance, did not owe that. And that, per their records, they have released all monies to the Ministry of Education. So the committee has directed that the Minister for Finance or his representative, the Minister for Education, and WAEC should meet the committee to resolve the matter.
Wasan edi tudwa se asoye a womo enehwe adesua ewonsem so osoafo a ono eneda no Dr. Yaho ose editwum edi abeto eye committee a womo enehwe adesua wonsem so ewo mrahye bedwom se asase bi eda ho a womo edi ba besi edan edi ama UNESCO fo ewo nkran no womo nyanete se private developer bi aba beto.
We also realized that UNESCO, that is United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, is one agency under the Ministry of Education, and they are housed in an obscure corner in the Ministry of Education. But unfortunately, the piece of land allocated for their office long time ago, Mr. Speaker,
Yeguso wa mai mum rashe bedwafie na emrashe bedwane ogina ode moma fo wo banna abato empesua so enene wode atodwa se nkebe ya nkaban wonhwe hu ne se obetimi atua ka bia wode wayek fo se de bia vigilators na moma ka no betimi atua moka esanse de ekoso no eya enumguase e de amoman
Ahmed Ibrahim banda emrashe bedwani abra woni amane boni etwetwe nkomo a wo kire na dwene ewo district level elections na no bnada wotu wieye no na wo kire mu se Ashansodie ya Electoral Commission no ayese won mamanfo mfa nka won sa wabra wato won mu abawie no anhwe ye bobo kwanya to ho no mo ama abato ni mu no manfo dodo no ato aba empren dodo bebre ye betumi ahadwene pa okoso ade to dwa se aban enamaso ye kura o man sika so ama Electoral Commission sika bebre ya wode beto biometric verification devices ni bi said ye be ya afimpinu ene edunu nan no enkoba se dada no wo ho no mo no ebia sei na nkoma abato no antwentwen na ase e polling station sahudu bi
yenso mbrase bedwafie ye kono Electoral Commission ma yete say open 932 million Ghana cedis and stand watimi a organize 2024 general elections. Na Minister for Finance ni abanisi ontimi mfa sa asika no ma no intini senti sa BVDs ni BVRs na opesa oto no ontimi nto ende ya bai ya hu se BVDs ni BVRs no enye adwuma eno nti na Electoral Commission si okwa akoto bi inte be hia se mbrahye bedwafie se ye kwa e wo se yetimi ka bi ema abato commissioner no na abato this finance minister abansa na hene odisa budget cut of 140 million Ghana cedis no odi eka Electoral Commission no na wakọ
yefo a yekodumjafo akache ebiun yesesa nkofa yinchina ni nyina da ene se enei afutu akọ ede ama Ghana de hye se emra ye gi ye ne no ye ma ye remfie ho se sedi tv ano eja oyosomfo pa na so obetimi ani wudini a wanhwe ye betimi de nsema ba nti yehwe ho no se ye de no ma hodo ebegugu akwam se de be ye eja hyehye bia enkoba emra ye gi ye ne no
Abra mebuna womo dentra ebuakwa boabenso womo eye clean up sronko kra no odwumedie no ase no municipal safety officer awo apa dentra east ADO1 John Esel ede futuo emamanfo se womo ya hweye pa wo bronye mu a amatan na eyi ni tia eja hyehye ebetimi aba ewo mantem ahodom
o kada hwese nyama nyina dundumbo abonko ana adeda na se bia ehuhom na wo de fan bi beda fine na se bia nkakra. But so who done officer at the same time officer with music, ghetto blaster, who born you now with here and you're safe. At the good time you're safe, he say here causes of electrical fires are. It be overheating. I didn't see so more. It be a power outage. Easy to yi power no. Now was Adiaba, Brawadan, it be an voltage in a high. It be a reverse current Nankasa kaboom na edin Juma. When you ma isana yete hu no wo jasam no hu edin
Adontin award dentra ebuakwa boabenso ahinkro enso ede futuo ema mabunu no se womo enya hweye pa abra womo ekodi bronye
basa ye die yesremo nanti en muntu musi wo yehwema nsi so obi peso ye basa ma mo nche no fa ne mra nsi ya bu betia no nche no fa ne mra ne kurum ha anya asum ara ya bu ni wi anya na bi anya kama ne bro nya na ayi bi no anya kama e baye nyina amen
ye ko akwatia St Dominic's na eho na akopie mu ho a empanyimfo a omo na da ngomasua no entete na no de nsema to dwa so omo se sanka be ya anka NCC enkoso se de be ya wiase da na no so betimi anya science lab kase pa enye no nko a computer lab eno so komunya bia nkomo ne beje
Abra Griffith Nana Osafo Brako womubo ni din se wono ena ye overall winner Emma 2023 Junior Graphic National Essay Competition eno na sukua owomu no womo eka wono ho bom ede dwumedi ahodo egu akwam ede ma na kwaba odwumedi na ase no head teacher Reverend Sister Victoria Jesse ede tudwa se ehun behia pa se womu suku no ebenya emwa ede fa computer lab yi se ne womu betimi ache omanfo adeye na womu nso etimi akọ nenim
We've done all we could to just encourage the kids to see the need to go to school. And one dear I CFC here, any books, textbooks, in your computer lab, ever boama, STEM education. So because I'm going to be brave, energy, computer, any research. And I hear library books also because to be sure I idea. So when you quite kind other books, never be brave and can you one more. I'm sorry, I know to me and me.
I was an applicant, took part in the essay journey. And out of these 1,000 applicants, 50 students were shortlisted to write their essay at the national level. Out of these 50 students, 9 of the students were part of my school, including me, and were representing the entire school and the entire Denchebua district to pen down our essay at the national level. So, albeit I had the confidence that I'll do well. I never expected to come out as the overall winner, but in all, I was happy. I'd like to encourage all students, especially those in the rural areas, to not belittle themselves based on their locations, but rather patronize the junior graphic newspaper.
Hey, Munsam on Adom TV Cassini Guswaya de Mount Ebesada and by a bar. That was TV Cassini Guswaya can kind Edma Yanko Cape Coast, Nako Pima, Roman Catholic Asafro Penny Power, and Dano, Archbishop Palmer Bakel, and an old dear futu, Emma, Woman, we Juma, a woman pom de Australia, Sankabaya, Omon Kaumum Sabwabakuma, the Sansa Prayer, we back one ebu, or Cabo Mania de Bibu de Brad and Afi, and on one mumpum de Wonsem, and Coso Ewomayo.
Ghana mai apomden adwumano epeja St Francis Xavier Hospital no efri kane udibre no abegina secondary hospital a ekire se yarwa hudu bia kane na mrama kwan so obehwe ewa ha no sesei wo ho kwan so obetumi ahwe yade ahodo a ekisa ni nyina eno na Archbishop Pamabakel ahye doctor for nurses for ne apomden adwuma efo ni nyina se won fan kambo munya adwuma se de be ya amanfo no ebenya ho mfaaso.
Don't underrate who you are, because this is the time that one day you will hear from God, I was sick and you took care of me. And then he will say, come, enter into the joy of your master. And to those of you who are nurses, who are doctors, who are orderlies, I want to say I'm proud of this hospital. I'm proud of your camaraderie. I'm proud of your relationship with one another. And I would like to say, please, keep it up. You need one another. Doctors need the nurses. Doctors and nurses need the patients. The patients need the doctors and the nurses. It's only by so doing that one day you will hear from the Lord.
Sister Georgina Donzin, our no. And a St Francis Xavier Hospital, ya Sabian Susuno, HTS or Manning Yanka Bumusi de Beya, Adodia, a war, the beer when you see no, or my no bitch me and home faso.
Yeah, me a plan. Treatment go a neighbor to me, a drop but you have a second, let us say, Biabaka. Auntie, you may be a this is a doctor for Kipus. See, a bit me, and the second treatment for now, so you just say, Abraham, I be Bianca said, Faka, not for Kipus.
Asinfosu MCE, any Pinifu ahodoa about midina seeing in answer to say, what we are holding Beboa. Afedamo, Ediaman Boy, if Asinfosu St Francis Xavier Hospital, and a Bradum Cassier.
Edward Munsam ye bo Eddie Ram dia gold fields. One more shares are no more ewo Asanko mines. Samra make I say almost 45% now. Omo danemu Eddie amajumeko for.
Gold fields Eddie ababe to just say one more shares 45% ewo Asanko gold. Maimu ewo Ghana ha Eddie ama TSX listed joint venture partner Womudini Galliano Gold ninina ejina $170 million. Na womo assign edi ababe tudwa se egudie ho adwuma womo ebeye no mfaso bi ebepie fimu aba eye royalty no Goldfields for ebenyemu 1% efri eye enkran deposit sese wo hwe a Asanko mine ekita 45%. A Goldfields ene Galliano Gold eka ho bi na yekɔ bebi a womo etu agude yi a Galliano fo ana womo manage ho aban ni nso ewo mu 10%. Sei na sikasɛm no ebekɔ na womo ede ama Galliano efi Goldfields ho $85 million. Ana womo ebe settle na womo ede $65 million. Ebeye sika eye cash ede ama Galliano na Galliano fonso etimi edi womo enhyehyeye so a womo asanje $20 million eno eka womo ehye no womo behwe etua $25 million eye December bosome 2025 31st womo besan etua $30 million ede ama Galliano eye December bosome no 2026 womo besan etua $30 million ai mu 1% and ebeye royalty ede akoma eye Goldfields sisi wo hwe Goldfields a womo share womo ewo Galliano mu no eye 9.8%. Interim Chief Executive Officer Emma Goldfields Martin Priest Kasano what it to just say ehun hihye nina a womone Galliano ayeno
gedu so no ye bebo wrem na afa yakwa akohwe awokansi mu nsem Mrs. Mavis Avonyo happy birthday kese enkoma Mr. Dela Avonyo papa pa mi ana menua enwo akomode share na ire ene Mavis Avonyo wono fire lady Visdel papa pa ona Visdel show yen there on YouTube ya no wahwe ono ne de akokansi mu nsem ne bro
Ebusa former mama kwa de ba agokansi so Mavis Avonyo fire lady ajobo lady Visdel papa bi ame konsem no mu dia shene so say Ghana Football Association spokesperson Henry Asante Chuma no pay wone Asempa Ultimate Sports Show etwetwe nkoma watwere mu say ensema eko rumors a eko abonten say won be campaign wa ha wo ko say Nations Cup ye ko next month ya no krebia enimu.
As we speak, okay, coach no ama yen baby a opposite team no eko campaign. Hey fine. But to me sorry preko pese yababo ntinse Ghana ego campaign on Niger ana Benin ana Botswana when you have not arranged anything with first of all federation or colleagues there no I was we inform them okay. Then almost be inform the national authorities what the plane sebi na eko o belande na ye ground one na oyende it a lot of discussions go into play around this time as we speak akakakra na ye wi bibia enra we were able to speak to some possible opponents omukra jiatumu say depending on baby ebe campo no ene omo baby omo so be campo eben e betumi abo friendly match.
Time dates also the amount no say Chief Executive Officer the Mother National Youth Authority Ora Pius Enam Hajide Enchebia wono ena Esojaman District MP no waba be because we're hard working chap. Now what the bia betuja watch say na Adanko Ekufuado eba be commission resource center womo AC ewo Koforidia 27th ya unim say be 10 regions ni nyina no womo asisi bi wo ho na mum Koforidia de no de aye krado
ade ya yehwe no hayi makumaku edu na naban Akufo-Addo aban Dr. Abahomia aban mu ebi nsi da yehye mu bose ansa na afi beba ne wie ye no ye be commission na ye di ose yoyo yes yesi kasemu na ye de ne kakra de ba ye jimidi se Ghana fo no hu say kakra ye di National Youth Authority say jumapai na ye di ya
Kakawami international producers Bwabwa no Emma Medebre wini official pa enkoma obibia bra kwaku what did aka na eto so dia machia me afreme Mavis Avonyo fire lady adorable lady and a Visdel papa bi me da ase
Yanko Western North na okupiemu ewo futu na akode ama Ghana de hye semra ye di bronyen omafo mo mani na wo sabo wo se de be ya bibi boni bia emfree omo ara
Atoye Atifido Mantam Regional Information Officer Charles Nkrumah edia desire eto Ghana de hye nyina enimen kanka eni wona mantam ne hye so wo moti wonom se wo mo wonani enda ho e wo bronya bre yi mu se wo kire dia se jubro nya brenu mu a eye nipa dodo na adom hofra eye niema bi a ense emfata eno nti somo so bi ye bibia entwe ya intempa omunya aposifo asutire sere be ya aposifo betumi eto ho anamo
ohu bibia ka bibi. If you see something, say something. Ni nyina no ene se baabi a ye woi no ye baabi a ye ben border no so. Enu nti no ahofo no bi beba binumo ba abe ka mu nuanom oni abedi bronya. Enti no ne ye ne se ye nuanom ba ne ade mum ye hwe ye hu ye wo ne ma horo bebre hu. Se ye hu so bi eye bibi na ede o hawo beba entempa na ne alert police for. So obi ko baabi na nya ne yehu na ye ne kasa na be yi a ye ne kasa bibiara ye ya ebetumi di impuntuo ne nkoso bebre ye no moma yenye
enu achi osofo panyin Odama Tedisa sorina no wo sefewi so very reverend Frederick Isando aso de futu e ma ban anyumayefo
o se yehu yehu se ye sum ye man ye nsum onimpa baako ye sum mani na tiemfa ho ne dia wo ye omampani obi wo ha aban bi bre so na obenya adwuma ye nti na adwen se wo so saban no ni ho a ohu ne ho se wo ye adwuma ma oman no na o se yehu yehu se ye adwuma ma oman no kane na no aboa ma oman no titiri ye regina ye te ye nche ye yadi adwumaden ebe ye adwuma
yenko asamankese na kopie mu asamankese senior high school Samra make us obodwan afahye anana matan konwo mu asamankese na omudi no asamankese omudi no omo ye quiz omo ye competition ahodo bi omo na di nkunima enei Adom TV kase ya bobode aka edebro
Akensie Koso ewa Samankese Senior High School, St. Thomas Senior High School, St. Mary's Vocational Technical Institute, eni suku ahodo bim eho ene beto dwa se Asasko ana womo edi nkunim a womo nya 64 points. Wojumedie no ase no Chief Executive Officer Emma Darling Boy Fan Club Kwame Owen Frimpong edi to dwa se quiz competition ya womo edi go akwam edi ma suku foi eyade a womo edi bom sene womo beko nenim ewade suem
nyanye na the 3 occasions ni nrana ya no it was fantastic including today se me hwe se the school for no omodi omani to so na hu se no quiz bi wo ho ene oyobu dwan nti omu nra de ahokeka na bi frɛ na bi yai ampanso ye koye no the questions were very very nice and they answered it all and it was na ni geni ahoka ndiema ehun se lower west achim say dem can first say education na iba west eastern region ye toso 33
adisuem
ebeto mini bi no alekenkan obi du kokot obi sisiwa ehumanimu no edi bembeso kese wom enu nti no so obi a hunu se mafa banko school amaye me ho enti menyam na meka ba omo ahu se school de se eye free o se eye cost effective kra na bomodene na fa oba no kokakra no
Edijire kase bomu ne yebo edi ewura na ansa bi wura na happy birthday bio enko emma Mr. Dela Avonyo na yenua ba efia asanto awoso wode nefo nan etonyom Ghana nyom nko ase de be Guinness Book of Records ne din betimi apiem no se yisijifo wosremo mamunum kane antisa ma ha no me din de obidum bi edukumi Adom dom ye besan so hye bye bye.